Welcome to another edition of Inside Access on the Blazers Digital Network. Ben DeShong here with Ariel Wilson, sophomore for our women's basketball team. I know we're just into the season a little bit, 5-0 start for y'all. I know you're averaging over 20 points. You got to match your career high 33 the other night. If you could just gauge the season so far, I know it's still early, haven't gotten to conference play yet. Just how do you gauge the team so far under?
We're a running team so far, and we're at a lot faster pace than last year, which most of the girls like. They're kind of used to a fast-paced game. So we crank up our defense to get our offense started. So we have a long way to go still, but I think we're getting there.
Talk about working with Coach Calder. Obviously, he's first-year coach. I know he was on the team last year as an assistant, but I know he's run a different system than before. Talk about that transition and having a coach that you've at least had experience with, but on a different offense.
It was easy adapting because we were used to Coach Calder being in charge in some ways, and now he's head coach. It's a lot different. We go from a more slower paced game to a lot of half court sets to a more running and gunning type team. Coach Rayburn coming in, we were pretty used to her. Some of us met her before we came in, so it wasn't that bad adjusting.
You come in this year, your sophomore year, after a lot of accolades last year, some very deserving accolades. But what is the pressure like now that you're not new for everybody? They know who you are. They're maybe putting even more double teams on you and having to fight through that. What's that pressure like, knowing that teams are trying to stop you, and then but you're still your team together as a whole? You want to be a team. You want to be able to do things effectively and go through that process.
Well, in the beginning, I was a little nervous coming into the season, knowing that the teams that we were playing knew who I was, but my teammates definitely stepped up and they made it a lot easier. So it's not so much they always have to worry about Ariel Wilson, and when they are, it frees up my teammates. And when my teammates start scoring, then that's when it starts opening up. So I just do my job in other aspects of the game, defense and all of that, until it opens up to where I can score.
No, we've seen it a couple different ways. We've seen nights where they kind of stop you and they hold you to a mid-teens number, and then there's other nights where you're able to get on fire. And earlier this season, you already matched your career high from last year with 33. What's that transition like, knowing that on a night where you've got it, you can do it, and having that comfortable feeling of knowing that your team can also do it on nights when they're going to stop you?
It's a really good feeling, actually, just knowing I don't always have to worry about, I have to score this amount of points for us to win. But this year, knowing that even when I'm in the mid-teams and my teammates will step up, it's comforting knowing that it's not all on just certain players to just score. So I feel pretty comfortable. I still want to get out there and do my job because I know my job is to score and get my teammates involved. But when they're able to step up, it makes things a lot easier.
Jordan Harrod here with senior guard Jordan Bedford. Jordan, you guys come into this year a new coach, a new system, really a young team. Tell me a little bit about what it's been like working with Coach Vines and learning his new system.
Good strategy of how you want us to play and how you want the season to go. And we just got to get used to playing the way that he wants us to play instead of doing our own thing as far as doing like what we want to do. Because what he got us doing, when we do it, we successful. When we don't do it, we unsuccessful.
Jordan, 33 points for you against Tougaloo, a big win for your team, 27 more against Texas College on Tuesday night. You're averaging 24.5 through the early part of the season. What is it that's helping you get to the bucket and making it look so easy?
My teammates, they helping me on screens and everything, trying to help me get the ball. Coach drew up a couple of plays for me to get going a little early and everything, and I'm just taking my time, and I'm making a lot of shots right now.
Jordan, with 4 returners on this team, you guys are all seniors, but really overall just a young team, a new coach. Tell me what that's like as a senior and as a leader on this club.
It's difficult, but it's something that I wanted to be a part of and something that I wanted to do. I always wanted to be a leader. So as far as just being a leader and leading my team, Coach Ainsworth and Coach Vines both gave me the green light to talk to my teammates and encourage them positively and take criticism myself. We just young right now. As the season go on, I think we'll be all right.
Jordan, you guys opening up conference play in a couple of days. We've all seen how big each one of those games can be in the Southern States Athletic Conference. Tell me a little bit about Faulkner and opening up conference on the right foot.
We want to see what they got. We're going to go out there and play our best and go 1-0 in conference to start the season.